Um, don't know why I can't turn my phone the other way. This is kind of like a test stream because I don't know how to see the chat. I don't know how to do any of this. So, let's see. This is the chat. I don't remember Rumble Studio looking like this on my phone. It's very close to my face. I guess this is how I did it last time. I just don't really remember. I wish I had my iPad down here. Let's take my phone case off. Sorry, y'all. This is a very figuring it out as we go thing. Let me know how the picture quality is. Let me know how the sound is. Just let me know. Gosh, you can't really see much of anything. Okay. Let's see. Will you stay like this? I wish it was farther away. Let's see. Like that. Chat. Hello. Oops. Picture quality is a little crispy. Sound is good. Okay. A little crispy. Is that good or bad? Crisp. Okay. We'll take what we can get. We're on Starlink, so we're doing the best we can. I guess this is just how you're gonna have to look at what I'm doing. I thought you might be able to see more. Okay. Yeah, we have Starlink. We live out in the middle of nowhere, so good enough is good enough for me. I'm gonna try stand by, y'all. This is the first time I've been in my basement in almost like 4 months. And so I don't know where any of my stuff is. I'm trying to set this up to where you actually see like what I'm doing. Let's see. Sorry, I'm moving y'all a lot. But also to where I can see the chat. Okay. I'm gonna have to bring my iPad down here next time. Okay, I think let me see a picture. I think that's fine. So I'm gonna pull up the chat. Okay. So hello. I think you can see part of my chin. Hello, everyone. Today, I wanted to go ahead and just get started with picking the glass for this. Hope you can see it, UFO. This is, I've made a few that are kind of like this, but this is just like another variation that I drew recently for, actually this was for Patreon. And when I draw stuff for Patreon, so I draw stuff every month, I'd like to draw stuff that I like to make because that's just, I like drawing stuff that's my style. So it's a testament to what I actually make for Patreon. So, okay. So yeah, do this for Patreon, and I really liked it, so I want to make it. So we're gonna make it. So, I don't know where any of my glass colors are. I don't know. Like, they're all kind of just in boxes over here. So I'm just gonna kind of start pulling stuff out. The general vibe that I kind of came up with was purple for the background pieces. So like this, actually, yeah, this purple, and going from like darker to lighter. I think what I want to do is transparent. I want to do some transparent stuff. And then this is varying shades of like yellow and green, like the little, alien abduction beam that they have. And then of course, I'm going to have to paint some extra stars too. So I have a few options. I can either make these stars iridescent, which I pretty much always do. And then these will just be little holes, like empty holes. Patreon is basically you can subscribe every month. You support someone every month and they have different like tiers. So I have been drawing two to four, maybe five patterns a month since 2020 for my Patreon. So you can sign up. I have it to be, I think it's $9 a month for my drawing the two patterns every month tier. If you pay $9, you could literally just pay it one time and you have access to like a million patterns, and then you can just not sign up. Like you can just pay once and then you get like a million patterns. So that's that. Oh my gosh, I have to come around and look at the chat. I can't see it. I have to leave here for a bit, but might be back later if you're still alive. Thank you so much. Beckin Pie. Iridescent is always a vibe. Sorry, I can't see my screen. The way that the sun is coming in the window, it's like reflecting on the windowsill and then it's on the screen. So anyway, I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming for today, just because my husband actually had to leave today, even though today was a streaming day for me. So I'm streaming until my baby wakes up. So who knows when that will be? I suspect around 3:30, so I probably have like 45 minutes. We'll see. We'll see how long she sleeps. So we need purples, and I think my purples are right here in the front. It's hard to tell. I have all these milk crates with glass in them from when we moved that I never unpacked because I have nowhere to put them. Hey, Charlie, how's it going? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I don't know why the chat's being weird. Hope you're doing well, Charlie. We're just picking out some glass. I'm gonna move some of this stuff. I just like dumped a bunch of stuff. Band-Aid. Absolutely typical and necessary for a stained glass artist to just have a Band-Aid sitting around. But yeah, Patreon. This, and anyone who's like, if you're rewatching this, like I said, you can literally just pay one time and then unsubscribe, and you'll have access to, what's the math on that? I think I started in, not 2020, I think I started my Patreon in 2021, and it's 2025. So 3.5, almost 4 years of 2 patterns every month. It's a lot of patterns. There's like probably at least 60 to 70 that you would have access to. All right, let's pull out some of these purple. Oh my gosh. That's green. This is a mess. Ooh, okay. Unfortunately, these are going to be kind of difficult to see because you need a light behind. I can see it pretty well because there's a window right there. This is kind of like a transparent bluish purple. I think the answer is iridescent purple for the sky, because that's kind of always the answer. This is all green. Why is there a bunch of green in this? I thought these were purple. Okay. Green. I'm going to just start putting stuff in random places. Let me guess. This is green. Yep. Where is my iridescent purple? Okay. This is not iridescent purple. But it is kind of like, oh, how do you describe this? water glass, wispy purple, transparent. Not really what I want. I think if I put it in the window, it'll get knocked off. So let's not do that. This is iridescent burgundy, which is not what I want. I don't know if you can see it. Patreon is the Greek god of coins. Is it really? You lie to me a lot. Hey Mags, how's it going? I'm checking, oops, sorry. I'm checking my angles real quick because I don't know where, if I hold stuff, if you can see. Yeah, look at that. See, there's a big window right there. Iridescent burgundy, can't really tell. Not what I want. Not what I want at all. Iridescent green. Also not what I want. Gosh. Here it is. Oh, here she is. Iridescent spectrum wispy purple. You can't get this anymore. There she is. Let's see. Pull the chat back up. The answer is always purple. Yes, yes, yes. Water, yepers, yes. So, this is kind of what I'm thinking. I know I have another sheet of this somewhere, so I'm going to keep looking. There's one sheet that I have. This is, I don't know if you can tell, but this is very wispy. And I want it to be a little bit less wispy. Just a little bit. Let's see. This is, oh, this is nice. This one's kind of nice. This is like a grape purple, I would say, like just grape. And it has this really cool modeling. It's almost like really, really tiny English muffle, but it is iridescent. I'm just gonna do this until you can maybe see, because I don't know. I either can see the chat or I can see the image. So this is kind of cool. This is Bullseye with a 10 by 10 sheet from December 9th, 2005. That'd be kind of cool. The iridescence, it's not the best. It's not the best, but it's still nice. I'm at the point, oh, maybe, no. This is the other iridescent spectrum that I have, but it is way wispier. It's like just straight lines. I kind of like for there to be a happy medium with my glass. Like this is very dark. This bullseye that I was just talking about, this is super, super dark. So you have to have it in front of, like, it has to be in a window. Otherwise, it just looks black, which I'm not a fan of. Like, I generally don't like that. Although, this would be kind of cool because it would look like just outer space. Like, it would just look black. And then it would have, like, a little surprise. I think, actually, this is, like, top contender because it would be all of this. I wouldn't have to worry about the orientation like I do with the Spectrum Wispy. All right, we might have a good option there. We'll see. We'll see. Let me close the chat. Okay. My eyeball. Wait, can I? No, let's bring the chat up again. Vintage. How are you doing, Mags, by the way? Are you working on lots of cool stuff? It's warming up there, which means you can get back in your, well, actually, it's warmed up. It's fully warmed up. It's pretty cold here. I think it's 50 degrees in my basement right now, so my little hands are like frozen, but doing the best we can. Doing the best we can in here. Let's see. Let's look, see what else we have. I don't have a lot of, I don't have a lot of purple. Purple is my least owned color. I like that. I like that one. I think for the spaceship, to me it feels like there, excuse me, there needs to be something more going on here. Like, it needs to be like, just something extra. It's just kind of boring. Oh, let's see. I have not been in the soldering mood, and every time I try soldering, stuff happens, and it's frustrating, and then I just give up. And I want to do a show on the 19th. Oh my god. That girl, that is right around the corner. That's 10 days from now. That's 10 whole days from now. You sound like me right now. You sound like me when I used to be like, I'm going to do an entire shop drop. I'm going to do a shop update. And I'd make like 70 things in a week and a half. It was stupid. I'd be so stressed by the end of it. It was a vicious cycle. Because then I would make a bunch of stuff. I would solder like crazy. It would take me like 3 days of just soldering all day. And then I would list everything. And then I'd have to package everything. And it would take me like a week. And then I would just be dead. And then I wouldn't want to do anything. And then the process would repeat. It's stupid. Really not smart. I thrive with the stress for some reason. No, it's not thrive. Let me take that back. It wasn't thriving. Oh. I have not really been doing anything. I don't know where any of my glass is at all. There's some pink. In the mock-up I did, it was purple background. It was like a kind of pink magenta spaceship. And then this was greens and yellows. So I know my pinks are right here. So let's pull these out. This will be interesting too. I really haven't done anything glass related in so long that my hands are just like, they're like little baby hands now. I lost all of my my glass calluses. Ooh, something like this, like peachy, would be kind of nice. I don't think we have any big enough scraps for this. Let's see. You're gonna go right there. So let's see. What do we have? The meat glass, I think, is what my friend used to call this. This would be kind of nice. Modeled, dragon model, or bubble. I don't even know what people call this. Oh, hold on. Gotta make sure. Oh my gosh, I've missed so many messages. Why is it not updating? Cocaine and weed helps. My alphabetized scrap boxes. Yep. Sorry, I didn't see any of those come up. It just like stopped. I don't know how to make sure it keeps like scrolling. It's not scrolling. That's stupid. I'm gonna have to have my iPad down here next time. Okay. Bacon. Bacony. I wanted it to be, I kind of like that peachy. Let's see. I have more over here. This is not my only pink. Ooh. Or I saw a video recently that was about like use the good fabric because otherwise it just sits and sits and sits. That's me. I need to just use this stuff. I need to just use it. I'm like, oh, it's special glass. I don't want to use it. I need to just use it because otherwise it's never going to get used. Oh, sorry. I keep shaking you guys. It's never going to get used. Yep, I just hate everyone. That's all it is. That's all it is. Like I could use this for the background. So indecisive, it's terrible. This wasn't even the one I was looking at. It was this one over here. Let's see. This. Oh, so pretty. Why did I never use this? I used it a little bit. Just like never used any of it. I do woodworking. I have special wood that I will honestly never use because I'm saving it for just the right project. Honestly too. It's so important because there's been like a handful of times in my life with anything where I save that thing forever and then I finally find a use for it and I'm just like, oh, this is it. So yeah, it's like, it's a catch-22 because then like the perfect thing will come up. No, don't wake up yet. Go back to sleep. Yeah, go back to sleep. It's not time to wake up yet. I have my baby monitor here. Yeah, you, Charlie and Mags are the OGs. You guys have been with me since I lived in Tampa. You guys have been through all of everything. All of it. Absolute OGs. Let's see. The real question is which pink goes best with this grapey purple? Pardon me while I come over and move the chat down. Yes, you too. Sunbear raised us good. I did my best. There was someone else, and he kind of just petered away. There's a few people that they followed me from TikTok, and then like it's just kind of everyone's kind of slowly. Usually, most people kind of peter away. I do the same thing. Like, there's been a lot of streamers where I follow them for a while and I'm really interactive, and then I don't know, life just gets busy. Purple. This is like, is this a warm purple? I can't tell if this is a warm purple. I remember this being a problem last time, having to scroll the chat down manually. Peak is not a poser. I remember Peak has been around for a while. A long while. And sleeveless baby bear is great. We have a full-blown toddler on our hands. So it can be daunting to get anything at all done. But just gonna just try my best. I think this is a better option. This is almost this looks better with the purple, but we're gonna keep looking at the options. No, that's balls. That's balls. We're not using this one. That one sucks. Let's see. Let me make sure. Oh my gosh. I gotta figure out a better setup for this. Sorry, guys. It's my eyeball again. I have socks older than Feker. I don't know about that one, Charlie. Unless, I don't know. I don't know about all that. Okay, let's put these away. Let's put these in their proper milk crate. Right there. And let's see. Let's just look at just a few options. That's pretty, but that's not what I want. What? Nope, absolutely not. I used to have a really, really peachy glass. Pink. Oh, is it this one? I think it's this one. I have a toothbrush your age. Ew. All right, this one's kind of nice. This kind of peachy. What other color could we make this UFO? That's what I'm wondering. Because I really like the purple with the pink with the green. Having a hard time visualizing. Maybe pink is the best option. Pink. What are you? What's this? Ooh. See, I need to use this. I don't know. I'm going to move it around until you can see. This is a giant untouched sheet of wispy, iridescent, spectrum, blush pink. I don't know if that's the color is what it's called, but I need to use this. I need to find a use for this stuff. I have probably thousands of dollars of glass just sitting in my basement right now. I need to use it. But on what? I just can't do the assembly lines that I used to do. I used to be a machine. Okay, focus. These are the two pink options, I think. Ooh, what we can do. There's an iridescent pink in here that was really nice. Where'd it go? No. Yeah. This is a peachy iridescent. I think this would look, let's see, let's check this. Ooh, if we did this, this is kind of peachy model, and then this is kind of like bubblegum, peachy bubblegum. And we do this, this iridescent bit right here. Let me close the chat so I can see. Still here, just driving to Walmart. Let me make sure you can see this. It's the, I don't know what the different, opalescent maybe. Like iridescent is when it's really reflective, but this is like a matte iridescent. So I think this is opalescent is what this is called, but it's really, really pretty. So I'm thinking like maybe the modeled this for the body, and then there's like a kind of whiter peachy part right here. That for the little cockpit thing. Oh, let me pull the chat up again. Such a freaking noob. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. Soldering sucks. I hate soldering. I hate it. I don't like it at all. Cause I'm like really extra when I solder. I wear like the gloves and I wear the sort of everything. And then like I'm kind of a little bit OCD and I feel contaminated and like I don't drink water the whole time. It's just like a whole thing. It's stupid. So it's like a whole thing. Okay. This and this. Yes. Yeah, this is cool. It'll look like this cotton candy little puff floating through space. And then when you hold it up, it's purple. I might change my mind on this, the background glass, but we'll see. All right. No, you don't need me. You don't need me being like a cantankerous old lady stained glass artist talking about how much I don't like stuff. You don't need that energy. Nope. Okay, now the green. I have a color in my head. I don't know if it exists in my storage still. Let's see. I am gonna cut my hands so many times. This is ridiculous. Green. Oh, this is kind of brown. I make pumpkins out of this one, and honestly, I kind of want to just reserve this for pumpkins forever because it makes a really nice autumn green pumpkin. Hello, Cherry! Welcome. Yes, and Joyce, welcome. Sorry, the chat just doesn't auto scroll when I'm on my phone like this. Sorry. Let's see. Walter White, just breathe in the melted goodness. Okay. So, okay, no, not this. Anyway, focus, Rachel. Focus. I need like a green, neon, yellowy green. I got something. There's something in here. What are you? Here it is. This is one of them. Kind of cool. I don't know if you can see it. Wispy. greenish yellow. I think that would look really cool for just part of it as like an accent, maybe right here. I have gotten probably 15 reminders for a doctor's appointment I have tomorrow. And I've confirmed. I started confirming them and they just keep sending them. And it's just like stop. Little accent, greeny yellow, yellowy green. Now, I want some like transparent. What do I own that's warm green transparent? Eventually, once we get our basement all fixed up, I will need shelves. This is ridiculous. I can't work in these conditions. Let's see. This one might be nice. Ooh, okay, no, I don't want to use iridescent. This is opalescent green. No, it's not. It's not. Maybe. Actually, it might be. I think I got sent a link to a bill that I owe. And I think, yeah, I've gotten, and it's not even the same text thread. It's different text threads of like, your appointment tomorrow at 11:30. Your appointment, check in early. Confirm, check in early. I'm like, stop. Please, I know. Just leave me alone. Like, makes me want to not go just out of spite of being annoyed so much. I'm gonna go, but it's just so freaking annoying. Where are you? Ooh. Are you part of the same one? Oh, I was like, what a perfect color. It's off of the same the same sheet. It's the same sheet. All right, like Rachel, you know that's a good color. Let's just. Oh, I can't see all these messages. The phone is not a source of anxiety for me anymore. It used to. And then I worked a job where I was forced to answer phones all day and I like had to create a phone voice and call people and it was like a whole process. But like when all my texts, when everything that I receive is like from a 5 number, you know, like an auto thing where it's from 90355, like, you know, the auto text things that everyone uses. I can't even find my family's texts and like my friends' texts because I get all of these like, oh, you bought this one thing from us one time and now we have your number and we're going to send you promotional things. I could unsubscribe. I know that, but it's just like too much. The AI overlords want your confirmation. Yes, they do. Oops. Okay. Yellow. Gotta make this work. I think this is too warm. Actually, I think this would work. This is just plain clear yellow. And it actually has this glass, this green, has some of the same undertones of yellow that's in this when you look at it through the light. So these would actually go together really well, especially if I use like little chunks from right here. And then this central beam could be here, or maybe just like it could be a little accent on these outer portions. So this is good. This is good. I don't think I have any more warm greens. Everything else I have is cool. Other than the pumpkin one, I do have this like pumpkin. Ooh, you know what? Okay. I could use this really light stuff for outside, these outside pieces. And then I could use this for these. And then the plain transparent yellow here. I'm not sure what I would do about these pieces. I don't know if I would do, oh, I don't know. But I think this would be a good option. The cool part about like wispy glass like this is you can kind of just, you can find a part of it that fits. Sometimes it's just hard to actually kind of see it because you see the glass as a whole, but then if you were to separate this, it's very different. It's very, very different. So sometimes it can be hard to visualize that stuff. If you want to get rid of some of your glass, don't forget I'll be in your neck of the woods this summer. I actually thought about it too. I thought about it. The hoarder in me says, you're going to use this one day. But then the practical side of me says, Mags is coming to West Virginia. So, like, I don't know if I could separate out glass, or like if you got a piece that I really liked, I don't know if I could part. Oh. Thinking about it. Okay. I think that's everything we need, honestly. We've got our greens and yellows. This one needs to go away. We're not using this. Because I don't want anything to be iridescent except for the back and then possibly the little cockpit. So I think this is the best option for the purple. I'm not 100% because it still might be best to do. No, the Spectrum is a cool purple. And I don't want to do cool because the other ones are more warm and it would look weird. That's how you know. That's how you know someone's a true fan. That's how you know someone's been around, because you've heard me say Pevio Vitria 160 more times than possibly any other combination of words. I think this is good, though. I think this is good. I need to get an X-Acto. I don't know where my X-Acto knife is. I don't know where any X-Acto knife blades are, so I think I need to order one. I have no idea where my stuff is at all. I need to cut this out of cardstock. Oh my gosh, I couldn't remember. Hoarders Buried Alive, Glass Edition. My glass collection is burying me alive. I'm just getting glass cut after glass cut. Man, I'll tell you what. I hate being down here. The basement, my basement, this house is 120 years old. This basement's so creepy. It's intense. If I look around too much, I start getting nervous. This is just a wire. There's just wires everywhere. I think I've already talked about this. There's old drywall. It's probably asbestos. Charlie's just picking on you. Don't listen to Charlie. Oh, good pun. X-Acto. It's a guess, though. That's a good one. Charlie, quit picking on Pete. My lord. Charlie's target of the day. It's because Brian's not here with his sleeveless shirts. That's all this is. See, I don't know if I posted pictures of it, but I had this carpet, this area rug that was left. So my mom bought the house down the road from us, and it was left in her house, and it was unopened. And I was like, oh, perfect. And I put it down, and then we had this massive storm, and the entire basement flooded, and like all my stuff was flooded. It's terrible, and the carpet's just trashed. So I made it super cute, and then it got ruined, and I was like, I'm not doing that again. Let's see. Oh, we're getting close to... Man, I hate that I've only been streaming for 45 minutes. My baby is very close to waking up. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I actually don't have anything else to do because I think I'm pretty confident with the glass that we picked out. And I need to number this. Actually, let's just do that because we're on stream. Alpha got it, alpha. Charlie just comes into the chat and just starts peeing on people. Just marking his territory. All right, how are we gonna do this? 1, 2, 3. $26 pieces. A modest project. All right. My baby, coincidentally, is starting to stir. I put her down at 1:30 and it's 3:26, so it's about time. So let me grab my phone. I pee for, yeah, you pee from a place of love. That's that makes me want to vomit. That's not good. That's not a good. Anyway, that's okay. That's why we love you, Charlie. We're gonna end it here today. I'm sorry, it's less than an hour stream. Tomorrow, hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself. It's because Brian was gone today unexpectedly. Tomorrow, I will be streaming from 3 p.m. Eastern time until, I don't know. I'm gonna have this done. I'm gonna have it all cut out and stuff. So it'll be ready to go. If I have to use I have pattern shears. Don't get me started on pattern shears, but I have some, so I'll use those. I'll have everything ready, and we will cut out some glass tomorrow, and it'll be a great time. So 3 p.m. tomorrow, and then possibly Saturday. But anyway, getting ahead of myself. Thanks, y'all, for hanging out with me. Thanks, Charlie. Maybe pee a little bit less next time, but, you know, don't change who you are too much. So thanks for hanging out, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Also, sorry, my face is so like giant in the picture. Goodbye.